Alrighty, hello, welcome to Trial Runners Development. Hope you're all doing well today. Can't see my character so much because I've got the Visual Studios open. Just doing a quick little check, make sure everything looks like it's running well. Okay, I do want to do one more thing before I get too carried away here. I need an additional thing open so that I can browse the internet where I need to. Hey, Boki, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? All right, I think everything's all set. I know last time we figured out you're doing good. As good to hear. I am doing pretty well myself. We figured this out last time. So I think we're just going to kind of start really tired, but otherwise good. Yeah, I'm feeling the same. Tired today for sure. So we were able to get to basically finding what the coordinates are, but I think we were one step off. So let me just get this put in so we can kind of experiment with that a bit more. Stop Minecraft. And then it was lodestone underscore tracker 222 target position. Okay, so that's what we had last time. Did I mistype anything? Because it said found no elements matching selected item. Oh, wait, it should work because I've got the lodestone selected. Now it's not working? Uh-oh. Selected item. Make sure I've got that correct. SELECTED. And then item, ITEM. So it should be correct. What did I mess up? Is it because it's at player? That's pretty sure that's what I used last time. What if I just do at all? Oops. Oh, does it need to be in brackets or something? Which that feels weird. I don't think I did brackets last time. Oh, no, it doesn't care for that. I did something wrong. Oh boy. Okay, that's the path. I know this was working last time. Let's see, I might have to do some research soon. Oh, actually, the first thing I want to do is slash... Just get the entity data again. So get entity player. I just do that. Okay, that's what I had to do. What are we talking about? Okay, oh, do I need to do specifically in Minecraft compass? Am I missing that? No, it should be this. Yeah, so I do specifically a player, but what is all this? Like, what is all that? I'm super confused why there's so much information here. That's really weird. Okay. Was it like... I have no clue why it's trying to pick up all these other blocks, but let's see. I wonder if it's because it's like in a certain location. So you know Alex Jones? I'm not sure. I probably need you to clarify who that is. Player game type 1. Because if I do Was it this one? Bum, 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 bum. So let's try this, and we'll say S, I think. No. I gotta remember what all those things are. At air meaning Minecraft. He's a right-wing dude known by some as a conspiracy theorist. Wow. He's got a show, okay. He's predicted some stuff, but not exactly 100%. Okay. Target selectors. I think that's what I'm looking for. So, yeah, because we definitely want to do at the closest player. I wonder if something changed with the most recent updates. I think, was I at 1.21.3 when I was fiddling with this before? I do not recall. Okay. Well, let's try doing this like mine specifically, and then do the selected. So let's oh, did that work? Oh, it did. There's a player game type. So do I need to pick up the player game type now? Is that what it's wanting to complain about? So if I start like that and do that kind of, I guess, path, we want, because there's selected item. There's nothing before that though, so how do we locate a specific player? There was a meme of him ranting about scientists putting chemicals in water to turn the freaking frogs. That seems weird. Okay, let's get our... This is what we had. We had player. Trump made him press secretary. Alrighty. Well, it's wanting me to put in the brackets. So if I do this without space, is that what it wants me to do? No, that doesn't work. Oops. So what is it wanting here exactly? Advancement, distance, game mode? One? Can we try something like that? No, it doesn't work either. That's weird that the game mode one doesn't work. Oh, there we go. Game mode survival? Okay, what if I do game mode creative? That also doesn't seem to matter. Is the selected item is a different thing now? But it says selected item. Do I need to do selected item slot, maybe? But then it's only going to be in that specific slot that it'll look for. Maybe I can do something to the effect of... Instead of selected item, I can figure out how to check the hotbar. Can't stay for long, but good luck. Thanks, Dante. Welcome to the stream, and bye when you leave. Okay, so we want to find the hotbar. That's what we want to do. So what if I just search on this site, for example, hotbar? What does that bring up? Nothing in particular. Okay, let's say Minecraft command hotbar. You know, I did something with the entity thing prior. Okay, what if I have this for slot hotbar? What if I just say, hotbar? So we're going to go ahead and just clear this all out for now. We're going to do some testing. So if we have just hotbar, what does that say? That doesn't do anything. So do I need something more specific? Because it can't like show me the whole hotbar, I'm guessing. Because yeah, you could do give commands. Player inventory. Okay, there we go. So if I say, let's try this, I guess. Minecraft hotbar. That doesn't do anything, but then if I maybe do inventory. No, that doesn't seem to do anything either. Okay, because it doesn't like hotbar. So what if I say entity at player storage? What if I try storage? That'll go back to the game for me. Storage. It doesn't work. Can I do inventory? No. If I'm just doing basic data, it's going to pull those up. So maybe I got to start at inventory. Oh, okay. Maybe selected item. Then we need to inventory. What if I do that? That doesn't work. It doesn't like selected item. Because it wants a selected item slot, maybe? No, I don't want to do that. Found no elements matching selected item. If I do slot. Has the following entity data 3. What does that mean? Zero. Oh! That's actually really good, because now I'm locating where there's something in a slot, right? Because then if I move it to... Or if I put 2 in there, let's try that. Wait, on slot and after scale factor of 2 is 0. Interesting. Okay, maybe this is not going in the direction I was hoping to. Because I know in... Because I know I can look for a specific item. So maybe that's what I need to do. So I need to say... Let's jump over to my other world real quick that I have messed around with entity data. And my Secret of Mana one, because I feel like I can look in that command block and that'll give me some hints on what I'm trying to do here. So we're going to quickly go up to where I have messed with this. Okay. So this is kind of what I'm looking for. So it'll interact with interaction entity, but then how does it decide what to... It just pulls an emerald. Okay. That's all I did? Okay, maybe I need to just try that. So we'll say Minecraft compass. It doesn't get me the data for that because I probably need to do item. Let's try Or just storage? Can't do that. No, I need entity. Okay, so entity at the player. Then we got to figure out the proper path, which I swear I had previously, but because here's what we need to get to. But I don't want to. I want to be able to check all slots. So let's try. It doesn't want me to do selected item in slot. Okay. Because right now I'd have to do that, right? Let's do like that. Nope, that doesn't work. That's data. Goes 0. What if I just do dot, I guess, component? It doesn't like that now. Oh, phooey. Well, we had previously was basically that. Oh, did I not spell component right? C-O-M-P-O-N. Yeah, okay, so I did that correctly. So what has changed between the previous one and this one? Okay, I gotta double check now if I what version I was in when I was doing this earlier. So we're gonna go YouTube Studio real quick. We're gonna go to my lives so I can check what version I was playing in. Can I see the version? If it'll load. Come on, load for me. 1.21.3, okay. Yeah, so the version's exactly the same. So I'm unclear on what has changed between what I've done last time and right now. Because it should work. But it doesn't. Okay, that worked. What? Okay. I swear I had this typed in like this. It doesn't like components. C-O-M-P-O-N-E-N-T-S. It doesn't like that either. I got selected item to work. Oh, because it should be a period here. But it doesn't like that at all. Do I need some sort of different context for... Is it supposed to be the double dots for the selected item now? That doesn't work. Okay, but that doesn't work. This? But why? You worked last time. Let's see. Selected item. Dot components. Oh, am I typing it wrong? Is that what's going on? Oh, yeah. So it's C-O-M-P-O-N-E-N-T-S. That's what it was. I just apparently typing wrong. My goodness. Okay. I'm gonna go dot Minecraft. Can that do anything? No. Lodestone underscore tracker. Okay, so that's working now. Oh, and it would be target. If I can spell words. I think I need to do that, right? Yes. And then this is where we were last time. So that's working now. I don't know why it didn't work last time, because what I copied is exactly that. Unclear why that didn't work. And then if I move this to a different location, for example, there's no selected item. Okay, so that's why. Okay, so if I need to get one step further, does this tell me what this is at all? What is this I? What if I were to do that? Does that actually do anything? No. Okay, maybe I can do something like... Does position have any more further, like, stuff within the path? If I say just X. Y? Maybe you... Let's see... Get chords for compass Minecraft. Let's say via command. Okay, how can I make a compass point to a player? If your bed is on world spawn, otherwise your compass will never point to your bed. Okay, yep. Tracking compass with only commands. What does this have to unveil for us? Okay. Lee-Man, welcome to the stream. I'd like to formally apologize for missing us. Oh, it's fine. No worries. I appreciate when you're here. Hope you're doing well today. I'm curious. There's this test 4 thing, right? Oh, it's not even in here. You're doing well? That's great to hear. I am doing alright. Do I need like an execute? Okay, this is not quite leading me to where I want to go. Let's see. Get chords for, maybe I could just say lodestone. Compass. Okay, here, oh, okay. I might have found something that can help me get better information. Okay, so we go from this, but we need to get to specifically the coordinates. It could be the papers furniture system. This is old. Because then there'd be like the curly brackets. Can I just do this maybe? No, it doesn't like that. What if I did this? Nope. Curly brackets? Doesn't let me complete it. So do I need to do a different thing? Maybe like this? And then do X? Okay, it's yellow at least, so that's promising. What if I do this? Nope. Okay. Can a compass be used without those stone? Okay. Ooh, okay, maybe this could be helpful. This has XYZ in there, and it has the curly brackets. So what if I tried... Yeah, it doesn't like that either. I'm just kind of experimenting here quite a bit to try to figure something out. Because as far as the data path goes, what if I were to do this? I? It doesn't like the I. And it would be in brackets like this, so let's just try that maybe real quick. Yeah, it doesn't like that either. Gotta do more research. That was kind of boring. Probably watching me looking at a screen and you can't see what I'm looking for. Oh goodness. Let's see. If I just look up lodestone compass and go data, I wonder if that'll help me. Okay, let's do a little bit of digging here, see if we can potentially find anything that could point me in any direction here on the wiki. Okay, those stones now generate chests. That's not what I need to know. Oh boy, this is hard to find what I'm looking for. Minecraft load compass get data. Try something like that. How do I copy? Maybe this could potentially put me in the right direction. Something about copying position. Compass load position format. So I got to do that and have like. Well, from what these guys are fiddling with, it's still old, but it seems to be curly brackets is a common placement of way to do things, but lodestone tag position Z. Oh, it should just be dot and then the thing is what they're showing here at least. But it doesn't work. It's at least yellow though, so I have at least some sort of proper context. Or syntax. I need more updated information. Okay, let's target entity, target storage position, path scale. Okay. There's a block position. Okay, let's try looking at these maybe. More than one tag is got. If you just do data get. If you do like a certain source path, start and ends is out of the valid index of the source string. You still hanging around, Newman? Oh, sorry, I cannot talk today. Pronouncing poorly. What have you been up to recently? So I can get scale specifically. Okay, let's try looking at these. Maybe some examples might help figure some of this out. Okay, get data, type item, limit 1, sort equal random. Okay, to get the item ID of an item in the first hotbar slot. Yep, I know that. Get a Y position of a random item. No. This is a really tricky thing to try to figure out. You know what, let's try. I'm just gonna paste this into the browser and see what it brings up. Something inside select item you get useful. Okay, maybe this could help. Select item, so it's Minecraft stone, so we're Minecraft lodestone tracker. Then there's like a count that I don't know if that matters or not. Could. Okay, I've already gotten that step where I've been able to get, at least I'm getting down to a position, but I need to get into this section here. So do I need to maybe, what if I were to do that? It doesn't like that. If I just do I, it works, but it wants syntax probably, potentially. So what if I do this? And then I say X, Y, Z. Doesn't like that either. I imagine curly brackets aren't gonna matter either. Does that matter? Maybe I do this. Still not it. And just regular X doesn't work either. I'm missing one little detail here in my syntax. Alright, let's try something a little different. What if I give Copilot, if it'll load, this information? Are you gonna load or what? Come on. Now you're not gonna work for me? Oh, it just loaded right as I closed it out. Here we go. I'll just reopen it. There we go. Hey, what if I give you this? What do you tell me? It looks like you're trying to get the position of a lodestone target from a player's selected item in hand. Here's a command that should help retrieve it. Okay. See, like, the syntax there is definitely wrong, because I'm pretty sure this is too old. But we'll test it just for the heck of it. Oh. Yeah, because there's no select item tag. So what's the difference here? Because I need to be able to get it to print out at least one of the positions. Let's say that if I tell it to get X, it just says okay, that was what I needed. I needed to put in something. So if I do the same thing now and I say 1, yes, that's what we needed. Oh my goodness, we finally got the coordinates. So what I should be able to do, I think, is this. Oh, it won't let me do multiples. So I have to run all 3 commands. Okay. So that's promising. So what we're going to do now is go into our Visual Studio. We know we need this and this. And then we can, I guess, enter, if we hit enter here, and we can then do double backslash. That should give us, is it the other way? Get, okay, so it's not doing my, you're supposed to be able to do notes, and my brain's forgetting how to do that. Let's look that up, I guess. Okay. Add comments in Visual Studio VS Code. There we go. Comment multiple lines in Visual Code. Shift plus Alt plus A to comment a single line. Control slash. Okay, what if I do control slash? Oh, it's okay. It's the hashtag. Get the X chord of the lodestone compass. Okay. Then we can basically grab this. Oops. Not remove it. We're going to copy it. Paste it down, and then we can do 1, and then we can do the hashtag, because that is the comment 1. So to get the wide chord of the lodestone compass. There we go. And then we do exactly the same thing again. We just grab these. We can copy these. And then we can enter and do that. And this would be 2. And this would be the, but it's, oh, hold on, it's XYZ. Oh yeah, so Z, there we go. So now we have the proper code of which to acquire the 3 data points that are the lodestone compass coordinates. Which is crazy, because if we press F3, that's the coordinate we need. Okay. We are, oh my goodness, that was it. This is still in progress. Oh, I haven't even done that. This goal is in progress. Right there, there we go. So we got one step closer. Now we just need to basically store those. This stupid stat class. Yeah, you're having a struggle with math. It's ruining your life. Oops, swallowed the water wrong. One moment. I'm just gonna die here. It's okay. Okay. Now I gotta store it. So now I gotta learn how to store information. So I need to make like I'm guessing a scoreboard. Do you need to call the cops? No. No, it's fine. I'll just die. It's okay. So we want to do, is store just a thing? I think we need to do execute, store, result, and then we do basically entity, player, or no, not just entity, we want data. What's the fancy window for? So what you can see right there, that is a Visual Studio Code. That's where I'm typing the code in for the data pack. Okay, so I say entity. I don't know if this is going to be, hold on. Because I think there's multiple layers I need to do. So I need to say data, get, so I'm pretty sure I need to do this here, and then I need to do something after the fact. Guess I gotta look at how to store Minecraft store results. It's gonna be a slash execute. Okay, how does a slash execute storage thing work? Okay, you can store a value to a store. It allows to select a path. So I suppose it has something to do with NBT data. Okay, basically allows you to store your own NBT data globally at certain path. There are two components to command storage. The first is the namespace path, and the second is the path to the NBT tag. You can initialize any NBT storage as followed. So if I do /data, it's supposed to be merge. Does that really need to be merged? That feels... But that's for storage specifically. So I'm looking at this. Okay, let's experiment with it for a bit. Execute, store, result. It's to be entity. I guess I just explore it. And then I put in the path, which would be the whole selected item and yada yada yada, right? Selected item. So if I just copy this, this is what I'm wanting to store, is this information. Okay. Except I think I need to... No, hold on. At that path, I don't think this will do anything. Yeah, okay. Because I don't think there's anywhere to store it, so it's not going to do anything. So like the start of it, I think is making a namespace. So if I say /data, if I can type properly at all. I'll say Minecraft. And I say load compass X maybe? It doesn't make anything. But if I do this, and I say load compass X 1B, modified storage, so it modified it. So it made one, if I understand correctly. So then I should be able to say data get storage, that one, and it'll tell me what it is. So then if we do this prior command, then I can tell where I want it to go. Okay, so it'd be an integer. Then I can say execute, right? But no, it doesn't like that. So what am I missing? Yeah, because I want it as an int, an integer, which is a number. But then it's asking for scale. Do I just do a number and then I basically do the execute? Oh, no, hold on. Store, result, entity, or storage. That one? Okay, so that's not quite correct. So I did something wrong. Do I need to say as an int? Oh, okay. Just like to say X, that's looking for a name, then I say int. Oh, okay. So there's definitely a lot that I'm trying to do here. Okay, data storage just gives you another way of storing data globally and has many advantages over using fake scoreboard players, especially since you have access to other data types, not just integers. Okay, so using this feature, we can do virtually anything with command storage that we can normally do with NBT data for blocks and entities. For example, we can get the value of a player's score and store it inside our command store using /execute store. What are you using other languages for, crazy person? Nobody can read that. All right. So I want to store the result of this command as an integer. I don't get the scaling thing. How do you know that's not English? Because the characters are not legible unless they're like really weird. Either way, the font is not easy to read English. Okay, so pretty much, though there are also other things you can do with command storage, which makes a lot of functions quite neat and elegant. For example, say you have a small JSON text data that gets reused in different parts of your world. Rather than needing to keep copying the command, you can simply store it somewhere in data storage. And then use the following JSON text component instead. But it's legible to Indians. So it's Indian language, which is not English. I can't recall what the languages they use. I feel like Hindu is probably somewhere in there. Hindi? That's what it is, yeah. Okay. I'm definitely getting closer. I'm inching very close to getting this result that I'm after. It's just trying to understand the proper syntax is where it just is difficult to get to. Which, if I have in my downloads, don't I have that other, yeah, the player tracker one. If I can look in that one and see what he did with it, I might be able to get some hints on that. Let's see what he did. So he did basically, oh, it's pulling up for, okay, we can see that, cool. All right, so he did execute as at a player tag player1 limit equal 1. So this is what stores the player's X, Y, and Z values. So this is how he did it with the tag of player1. So I want to probably do something similar and have a tag that is basically lodestone, I think. So execute as player, store the result for score. But I think what he's doing is different though, because he's using an actual scoreboard with his, I think. Game rules, send feedback command, okay. What does load JSON have? Just load, yeah. So what did he do differently? I thought there was more to what he had. Because you go tracker, functions. Is an uninstall? I think zero. I just disabled the data pack. Interesting. Okay, so that's all he had is just this. I had to add something in the load function. This one. Yeah, this is probably... Nope. Interesting. I thought there was more to this previously, but I guess not. So I basically need something to this effect. So last part, this is actually what displays. This is the action bar displaying your coordinates. Okay. Trying to understand where the score is coming from. Because I would assume score is associated with the scoreboard. I guess you can fiddle. We can test it. Let's try something like... I guess we could try something like he's got, but we'll just basically cut this part out so we have it accessible. So let's just try it. Execute, run, as... Oh, execute as, I'm silly. We'll do add player, and then you had a box in that, so like you're tagging the player, but that's not the thing I'm after though. I do like lodestone compass, for example. He puts a limit on it, so we'll do that just to see how that functions. And then equals to 1. Okay, so if I did that, just like they've got it in there. Oh, I did not do the right thing. There we go. And then I can say store result. He's got score player. Then he did like X chord, which I'm assuming, yeah, because the objective is a scoreboard. So that's not what I want to do though. I don't want to make use of a scoreboard if I can help it. So I got to figure out how to do this part. So I want to store the result of this. So I just got to figure out the remaining syntax. Oh boy! Let's see if I can figure this out. I'm gonna go to reference the wiki and see if the wiki can tell me anything. Alright, we're looking for... no, not any of the store. That's what I want. Okay, so based on the store subcommands. Store result entity is what I'm doing right now. Okay. So save the final command's output value in one of an entity's data tags. Store as a byte. Okay. Oh, so this is specifically trying to put it into the player? Is that where it's trying to store it? Overrides the score held by target on the given objective with the final command output value. Huh. Store result. Oh, is this? Okay, so I think what it's telling me is that if I use store entity, then I'm trying to store it into an entity. So if I use store result storage. Oh, what if I put that there? Does it quite work? What if I say... Maybe this could be what I need to do? Could try that. No. Okay, I imagine. Okay. So execute store result in storage, Minecraft, lodestone, compass X. That's what we're trying to do. And then we have... Okay, I think I have an idea. So what I need to do, I need to say execute as at player, run data get entity at player this, right? Okay, so that didn't do anything when I did that. I'd have a selected item. Okay, so that worked. I just didn't have an item selected. I just need one more step of, goodness. I'm like, I have point A and point B visualized, but I don't know the bridge. That's where I'm at right now. So I'm trying to get the proper syntax to put that in. Okay, so scale. What if I just say scale 0 and then I do an okay, I can't do an execute after that one. Okay, let's try something like that. So try execute store result storage. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do the path, right? Hold on, no. Target path. I said like equals. No, I don't think I can just have it equal it. So that's the target of where I want it to go, I assume. But it's not the target of where the location of the information I'm looking for. Then I can do run data get entity at player this. Okay. So now question is, what happens when I say execute store result? Oh, storage, that one. It doesn't print anything out. Guess try X. No, that doesn't work either. Print. Okay. Uses the path within storage to store the output value in. So I know that at least I need to basically execute so I think that's the part that needs to be the secondary part of like executing something. So if I grab this, for example, copy that. Then the first part I need to do is say execute run run data entity, get entity add player, not that one. And then I need the select path thing. So we're gonna get rid of that because we don't need that. We need this, which I realize I just need to, I'm gonna put that there so I have that accessible. I'm kind of using this as a notebook as well, basically, or notepad. So I don't need any of this. Okay, so if I say no, like scale 1, does it do anything? Scale 0? No. So I have that. I need to get these two commands to work together. Alright, let's look back at this thing again. What did he do? So he stored it into a position, and then when he wanted to call it back, I might just have to do a scoreboard, even though I don't really want to. So let's try, I guess, making a scoreboard. So we'll just say compass X. And I want it to be probably an integer, I guess. No, what do I want it? Just make it a dummy, probably. Okay, so now if I say, I want to say execute store result entity at player. No, not that. What happens if I do this? It doesn't like that because I'm missing something in this context. How about do I need to execute as player? Data, or is it git execute? Oh yeah, run. Data, git, entity, this, and then I should have basically a skit on it. Ah, so close. I just don't understand the syntax here. It's hurting my brain. So save the final component or command's output in one of the entity's data tags. If the output value is a decimal, it is rounded first and then multiplied by scale. Like the slash data command execute store cannot modify player data. Overrides the score held by target data. Yep, okay. Okay, let's try something here then. We're gonna say slash execute as player at the player, I guess. Now it feels weird to do it in that context, but we'll try. What is the execute as doing though is what I should probably consider. Maybe if I can understand the logic path, I could do better at setting this up. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, block position. I'm looking for block position. Test the target score, okay. What can I do? Okay, what can I do with score? This is hurting my brain, but one of these days I'll actually understand it and it won't be just a struggle constantly trying to figure this out. Okay, I start with execute. What are my options? I should understand what all these options are. So let's just start at the beginning of this. At the top. Let's see. Okay. So aligned looks like it does. Does this actually have a better description for each one? Yes. Okay. Kind of, sort of. So aligned uses, I guess, a string for axes. Anchored is where eyes and feet are. As is origin of the target. At is also origin of target. Facing the position. So run, what does that do? Where chain commands execute chained option represents the start of another subcommand. Okay. So if I want to have run included, that's what I need to figure out, is how I can have acquiring the coordinate with this, but add in the additional command to store it in the location. Okay. So let's just check something real quick. So if I say data, kind of modify storage, this one. Set to a value. Then when I call it, so I should be able to do it. Execute, store, result, storage this, and it should, it's not outputting a 1 though. Let's say 1. As an int. Yeah, these are not, I'm not understanding this very well either. Okay, let's try reading some of these things again. So if you say merge, oh, I need to do data merge storage. Right? No, that's that make it. Basically it allows you to store your own, okay, yep. This will store the NBT tag test1b at a location called Minecraft test. The location has the same format as regular namespace IDs that you would use from functions, advancements, and stuff. Okay. If you want to access this data, we can use /data get. Right. So if I say /data, get for storage, this one, and then I said, I just do compass X, is that what I called it? I don't even remember what I called it anymore. They're just X. That's, oh, wait, what? Somehow in all of this mess of what I've done, I have successfully assigned the X to that. So I've done it, I just haven't how I did it. Do I have to use merge? Store results, storage, int ones, okay. So let's try this differently maybe. So I say execute, store, results, storage, X, yep. And then I say X, and then I say an int. I say 1 for the scale, then I run the data get entity layer, and then I drop this into there, I'm pretty sure. Control C, Control V. So I don't need all of this part. Okay, what happens if I run that? Does it give me an error? It does not give me an error. So we're going to copy this. We're going to put that here for now. Actually, hold on. Nope, don't do that. I want to go like this for now. So that's stored where we want it, so we have it accessible later. Once we figure out how to actually like make use of this in the functionalness of actually the data pack, like how it's supposed to work properly. Okay, so if I do this command and I say 1, and then I say I want to do that, it prints out 13. Okay. Getting there. So now what I need to do is actually go data, merge, store. Was it store or do I need to make something? And I need to make a new one, right? Because that's what this person mentioned. So you use store. Then I say, I should probably make, can I do this a different namespace? What if I said trial runners and then this, and then said y? Does that make something? I don't think it does. Oh, actually, I might. Hold on. So then if I do this, and I say just do y, can I do that? Okay. So now we have that as a thing. What I should be able to do now is go to this one, and if I change this, I can store it there. Ooh. Okay, I figured it out. I just need to have good namespaces. That's actually pretty cool. So I just got to determine what my namespace is going to be, so I can change. I should probably keep it load compass, is what I should call it. So can I execute store result storage? Can I clear those? I want to clear those. Is there a way to do that? It would be under execute data. What was it? Oh no, I'm forgetting what it is now. I should definitely, pressing wrong buttons. I should bookmark this because this was actually helpful. We can put that in a useful spot. What's the funny thing is that that's a post from 5 years ago, but that somehow is helpful. Okay. It's data, that's what I'm after. If I say data, I guess I can remove storage. Yes. So now if I say execute, no, just say data, get storage, that, it's currently empty. But I want to delete that completely. I don't want it to exist anymore. How do I get rid of that? Because I want to try I guess I could modify this one. What can I do with the modify? Can I change its name? I want to just change its name, but okay. I guess we'll just ignore it for now. So we'll start by saying data, merge, storage, and we need a name. So we're going to say lodestone X, right? Oh, let me do this, and then we just pick I guess I just said lodestone. And then I can say X is the space we're looking for. And then I add in lodestone 1B. Is that what I want it to do? Or do I want it to be X? I think I want it to be X. So that's the thing we have. Let's now basically do the big long command. And we want it to be position 0, and we're going to store it into, so we have lodestone X. So then, now that we have that stored, let's go ahead and grab this here. And we're going to drop that in here because that's where we want this to be. Don't want to have to be lodestone XX. I feel like that feels like I did something weird. We'll try it, I guess, and see how that works. So now if we say data get storage lodestone X, it'll say, oh, because I added the X, it changed it? Is that what happened? What if I get rid of the X completely? Oh, now it's adding, oh, okay. I think I'm figuring this out now. Because what I actually want to do is, if I do a merge data, I just want to call it lodestone and do the 1B, right? Is that what I needed? Stop clicking on things. No. Okay. Just lodestone. Oh, and then I do lodestone this. Yeah, so that's what I want to do. Because then in my I guess, what you call I can store in lodestone into X is that, right? So then when I call it, X will have that. I think. Oh, why do I have a 1B in there though? I feel like I've done something wrong and I'm probably making a mess in the whole storage space of this. But it is definitely a step closer. Oh, goodness. So this is what we got. What syntax I'm messing something up, I feel like. So just for the time being, let's cut all of this out so we can get the idea of what this is. So that is the target, and this is the path. And then that is what type of file it is. And then this is the scale, which is like ×1 basically, so it's not going to do anything. And then we have all that in there. Okay, so what if I say I want to put this into Y, and then I make this a 1. Then I do the same thing, make this a 2, and I make this the Z. And then I call it. Okay, we've stored all those into there. Now we need to see if we can call them. Okay. So we have this one, which I think basically is going to be that. So the only difference is going to be what's right here and what's right here, right? And I'm calling it Minecraft Lodestone, so I want to do a similar thing here. So we have this one. I'm going to copy that one, put that into here. And then we'll do the same thing with this one. Okay, and we'll replace this one. Okay, so what this should do then, we enter down. This is going to be store, if I can spell correctly, store X chord into Minecraft lodestone X. I guess is where, like, that's the namespace, which I don't feel like Minecraft is the namespace I wanted that to have, though. So if I just say store lodestone, let's try something. If I get rid of Minecraft on this completely, will it just store it into lodestone? And then if I were to try to call lodestone, we'll do this, just lodestone. It's not pulling just lodestone, is it? Okay. That's, yeah, okay, that is what I wanted to do. So I don't want to have this at all, the .minecraft section. Because I wanted to store into lodestone. Okay, store the X coordinate into lodestone X. Okay, then we'll grab this. And then the intention for this one is to do the same for the Y. And then for this one, it's meant to do it for the Z. Okay, so we've made some progress. We've first figured out how to get the specific coordinates of the lodestone. And now we've figured out how to store that information somewhere. Now the tricky part is to try to figure out how my spawn works. So I guess I could say set, can I do spawn? Spawn point at player, and I'd want it to equal the XYZ that exists within that lodestone thing. Oh boy. I'm not sure why I have this extra thing here. I'm really unclear what this is. I don't know why I have that. That's fine. We'll figure it out later. Once we get the, like, all of the syntax and the coding in correctly, we can figure out how to puzzle it together and activate it later. So if I wanted to, for example, here, like, what if I wanted to do something like that, but I'd have to like call it. So I'd have to do something like this. And then I have to do something from here, which I'm not clear on how I would do that. Okay, we're getting to a much more ridiculous level of things. Change the player's spawn point with command with functions Minecraft. Let's see if that'll give us anything to kind of at least give us a direction. I know I need to use /spawn point. Okay, what about if we browse through here? Okay. So I can say targets and I can say position. Targets is optional and is the name of the player. Okay. Or the target selector. Position is optional. It is the XYZ coordinates to use for the spawn point. If you don't specify coordinates, the command will use your current position. Okay, so we'll say player, and if I wanted to somehow I need to pull from that storage point now. And that's where it's getting very, very confusing at this point. Is there a syntax of which I can add things into coordinates? There's got to be somewhere. I just gotta figure out the actual syntax for it. Let's try something actually. I want to use a function to input chords. What is that? What does our trusty Copilot want to say? Well, give me any hints on how to do so. Okay. GPT is much better than Copilot. Is it free? How are you even accessing Copilot? It's down for you? I don't know. I have a little like icon on my dashboard, so I can just click on it and it opens up. Okay, how about this? Let's open up. That is loading. There we go. Okay. I am making a Minecraft data pack. I was able to get chords and store them. Not with a scoreboard. Using, what was it? You're back? Welcome back! And you made it. Yeah! Hope you're doing well. I am slowly but surely figuring out the madness that this is. Using store result. Let's see if Chat GPT can figure this out. Okay. I'm still yapping about a scoreboard, which is not what I want to use. It's giving me way too much information. Overloading my brain here. The store result method is a powerful way to capture specific values. Yep. Store them in a scoreboard or NBT data. Okay, I guess what I should do is give it my commands I've been using. Okay, let's do this. Let's say we'll take this part or copy it and we'll just say this. Give it to ChatGPT and see what it thinks of what I've currently got. This is mostly correct, but you need to make sure that you're targeting the correct component for getting the coordinates. Correct access to the load position. When you're trying to get the coordinates from the lodestone compass, or more specifically its load tracker component, the coordinates are put on the item's NBT data and you're accessing them correctly with that. Ask it to what? Nothing the answers from now on until it looks. Okay. Does it actually like remember you? Okay. So let's just double check this. Okay. So okay, you're accessing those on position is mostly correct, but you need to make sure that you're targeting the correct component. No, it doesn't. I didn't think it would. It would be kind of weird if it would. Okay, storing coordinates in custom storage. You're storing the coordinates in storage lodestone. Ensure that you have a valid custom storage to work with. Okay. That's fine. Storing coordinates in custom storage. Okay. Now when you're storing those coordinates in a custom storage, it seems like you're trying to store the value in lodestone storage container. Here's how you can store the value correctly. Is there anything different compared to what I have? That would not only be creepy, but also a whole new level of advanced, right? Okay, so it even like breaks down how it's working. That's kind of cool. So execute storage result lodestone x into 1. This stores the integer result, the x coordinate, into storage lodestone under the key x, which, yes, I've done it correctly so far according to what it's saying anyways. I put that into GPT and I got this response. Okay, how's it going? Not sure if this counts as remembering. Nah. So if it wants me to retrieve the data, okay, once you store these values, you can retrieve them and use them however you want. For example, I can teleport the player to the stored coordinates, assuming that the lodestone x, y, z scoreboard are set up to store the values. So I'd have to set up a scoreboard to do this. Can I do it without a scoreboard? Okay. You can just store and retrieve coordinates without using the scoreboards. You can also store the coordinates directly into custom storage using, yeah, which is what I've done. So accessing the stored coordinates. Going good. Thing to talk to. Oh, are you leaving, Dante? Why? Okay, accessing the stored coordinates. So I can say execute store result entity component lodestone position run storage lodestone x. That's how I'm supposed to access it? Oof. It just feels like so much text for no reason. But I'll just look at the coordinates back from the lodestone storage and use them where you need. What's with the position? If you'd like to teleport the player, okay, so I could try. Let's just try this. What if I say execute, store, result? But they said position, which is not an option. That's not correct. Then, if you'd like to teleport the player to the stored coordinates later, you can do something like this. Execute, store, result. It says position, which that doesn't exist. At least not in this current context, but okay, this is what I'm looking for. So I want to do teleport at player. And then they did a up arrow thingy. Where is that? My brain can't figure it out. That I don't think that works as something I can do. I think I can do this though, right? Okay, storage? Nope, that doesn't work either. Teleport the player to the stored coordinates from custom storage. Do I need to do at player and then I do like these? Theater kid occupied government? What? Okay. Teleport the player to the stored coordinates. That's what I'm attempting to do. But that doesn't work. Unless I do this, maybe? That doesn't seem to work either. Grr, so close. I'm so close. Teleports the player. So do I need to have it teleport the player to the stored coordinates? However, to teleport to a precise location using stored, you will combine them into a single command like that. But I can't do it in that context. Hmm. It doesn't seem to be correct here, though. I feel like there's something off that's not understanding here. Retrieve the stored coordinates from stored lodestone. Okay. Do I have... I'm already getting them? So I don't think... So this is getting that information. And then this is storing it. So I don't think I even need that, do I? I don't think I even need these. I think this is just extra stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and comment it out for now. Because right now, so basically it's going to do is it's going to store X into X of lodestone. That's what I've got it doing now. Okay. I'll figure this out one day. Okay. TP command doesn't directly support using storage as an argument in the coordinate format. Instead, you need to retrieve the stored coordinate into variables or use the execute store result command to get them into usable values. Okay. How do I get that then? So I have to do a dummy, basically, and a scoreboard. Ugh, I don't want to do that, though. So if I say scoreboard, objective, add, lodestone X, and then make it a dummy. And I do the same thing. I need a Y and a Z. Okay, so I need these, all of these. They're gonna need to be in here now because I need to make that. And then I'm going to do this. Make a storage point for the X chord. And I'll make this X. And then we can basically take this, copy it, do the same thing. I'm going to do Y, Y, and then we'll do the same thing here. And then it needs to be Z. Okay. So that's at least the first step. Okay. So then the next bit we need to do is we need to store it. So retrieve the stored coordinates and store them in the scoreboard. Okay. So we're going to do execute, store, result, score, at player, oh, lodestone X. Okay, cool. Run, store, oh, hold on, run. Why is it saying store there though? Storage? It doesn't have that option now after run. Do I need to do execute first? Probably execute first. No, not execute. Execute run. No, hold on. What am I missing here? I think it is. Execute, store, result, storage. Wait, no, that's not right. Oh, because is storage the scoreboard I used? Okay, this will retrieve the stored values from storage lodestone and store them in XY. Okay. Do I just need to say scoreboard? Objectives. Modify? No. Do I need to run this as player? No, what am I doing here? Rawr. Scoreboard, I think, is where I need to be. Objective. Add, list, modify, remove, or set. Display auto update. Number format render type. I don't think I want that either. So I'm missing something here. Because at this step, it wants me to use retrieve it from the custom storage. Do I need to do like lodestone? No. What in the world did they do after that then? I'm confused. Because there's not a storage option here. A function? Weird. Because I made objectives. I made a lodestone X, lodestone Y, and lodestone Z. Let's do that for now. We're going to do something. We're going to say scoreboard, objective, set display, sidebar. So it's displaying it now. Do I not have information for what that is? Because it's not set to anything? This hurts my brain. Okay, still missing like one little bit to this somehow. I don't think this command will work. And it's also based off of the storage equaling something. So I missed a step somewhere. What did I do? I missed a step. Okay. So execute, store result, storage, lodestone, Z. So if I say storage, if I say execute, store, result, storage, lodestone X. If I just do that, it doesn't print it out or anything. One, or actually X. Oh, it should just be lodestone, right? X. Int. Oh, I'm missing something now. Oh no, I messed something up. Okay, so I'm supposed to store the coordinates by doing that. So if I run this, so that's stored it there. And that should be in lodestone X. So if I go like this, Why is it not keeping it as a thing? Do I need to go to here? I'm so confused now. I've lost track of where I was. So I did make... Okay. You got him. What'd you got him get? Did you get something? Weird. I'm so confused now. I don't know what I've done. Oh gosh, this is such a struggle for the brain. Because I've called stuff before, right? What did I do when I called it before? Those are just my test ones that I've really messed up. Okay. All right, that's because I need to do get slash data. Do the sign below your waist and trick others into seeing. Oh, that one. Okay. Yeah, I always ignore that when people do that, and if they hit me, I hit them back. Okay, so I should have a lodestone. Yes, and then if I say X, it should do that. If I say Y, it should do that. If I say Z, it should do that. Okay. It's fair? Yeah. Just pop. Okay, so that's the death stare into the camera when you said I hit the back. Yeah, I don't normally tolerate shenanigans if I'm not in the mood for it. Okay. So it's a data get storage that. Okay, so if I want to do... Let's try this. If I say scoreboard, objective... So I have those? Can I just delete Compass X? I'm as hard as they punch you, right? No, I'm not very nice. I pay back extra if I ever do, just because I want them to stop the behavior. Not that I normally get into the position to do so, but... So say scoreboard, objective, remove. We want remove Compass X. Okay, so that's clear. I didn't know you had it in you. That's of course. I 90% of the time, or like 99% of the time, I go with the full and super easy. Like, it doesn't... I'm not concerned with much. Not much bothers me. But there are rare occasions where I like to just prevent a behavior from happening, so... Okay, how do I do this? I'm confused. Okay, so I created the scoreboard. So retrieve the X coordinate from the custom storage and store it in lodestone X. That's what it's supposed to do, but where's this custom storage? Okay, that's probably the step that I missed. I didn't make the custom storage correctly, possibly? I think... I don't think I made the custom storage. Okay. Alrighty, you don't need to give me 5 bazillion things, thanks. Okay. Custom storage is used to store data that persists through commands and can be accessed across different commands and functions in your datapack. Custom storage is defined by a namespace and can hold any kind of data, including your coordinates. Okay. So custom storage allows you to save data in a container. Yep, okay. To set up this custom storage, you'll need to reference it in the commands like this. Storage, lodestone, just storage? That's not a thing though, right? It's got to be an execute. store, result, storage. Which I have these, but I don't have... I should have a lodestone one. Just regular lodestone. Execute store result storage lodestone. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Which I'm pretty sure I did, I thought. Execute storage results or storage result storage lodestone x double one run data get entity that. Okay. I'm so confused. This will store the x coordinate as a double in the custom storage container. When using data get to pull the XYZ coordinates from the lodestone compass held by the player in the selected item slot. Once you run these commands, the coordinates of the lodestone target will be saved in the custom lodestone. Storage lodestone. Okay. So how is that different than what I've got here? It shouldn't be any different. Because... So execute storage result storage lodestone x. I'm using an integer, but they have double here. I don't know if that matters. Okay, so I should have it stored in the custom thing. Yep, so I should have that. So to retrieve it, it's describing it as store result position player run that one. Can I not run that in the game? I may not be able to run this in the game. Store result. Because it doesn't have position. Well, why is it saying position? Here's how you can retrieve the value and teleport the player. So does that must be something that can only work within the like within a data pack because it's set up that way. So I guess I could just try copying the code, and I'm just going to drop it in here. Just so we have that. I don't know how I'm going to get this to run, but... And then this as well. So if I just copy this, and we'll drop that in here. So this is, I guess, this is all the ingredients we should need to accomplish what I'm after. And the funny thing is, all I'm trying to do is basically you take a compass, you click this, and it will set your spawn point here when you click this with a compass. That's what I wanted to do. Which is simple in concept, but not so simple in execution. I feel like there's something weird about this though. Okay, I don't know. Let's try something. If I just, for example, save this, and then I say datapack list, and I just go, I guess, just reload maybe? There are no more data packs available. And then it's reloading, okay. So if I do this, it's not actually doing anything. I'm curious if I do this, and then I say data get entity, not entity storage. Should be that, and this one should be different. Okay. Alright. So if I just, let's take all of this. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to give it to chat GPT, and I'm going to see what they say. Okay. You're almost there. I can see you have made good progress, but there are a few things we need to adjust for the code to work correctly. Okay. Storing coordinates as an int. I should be using doubles. Okay, it wants me to use doubles. So I guess I'll do that. Double. We'll save that for now. Okay. Tele command syntax. When retrieving and using stored coordinates for teleportation, the execute storage result position and TP commands need a bit of tweaking. The coordinates stored in storage lodestone are floating point values, and teleporting using those values should be done carefully. Okay. You got redundant scoreboards. You're setting up scoreboards, but you're not actually using them in the teleportation part. If you're storing coordinates in custom storage, you don't need scoreboards unless you want to use them as an immediate step. Okay. So change it to doubles, and then E and at S ensures the command is run at the player's position. I don't understand. Okay, they give me full working code here, apparently. Here's a clean version of your code based on the storing the coordinates and custom storage and teleporting the player. Okay. So it says I should just have this. So if I were to, I guess, try duplicating this if I can I just copy it? Where's the copy button? Well, I guess for now we can basically just put it down. Oops. We'll put this down here, as that's what's supposed to be the fully functional. So for now we can basically do this to edit all this out so I don't have this interfering if I want to test the code. Well, this is probably quite messy. I still want to keep that stuff available if I need it later. Okay, so feels weird. I feel like this part here needs to be part of like a function command. So if I say reload, and then I say, can I run a function? I think that's the one I'm messing with. Oh no, it's not even here. Interesting, so it's not currently a function. So I needed to have a function somewhere. So the message one works because the load works. So I guess I need it on the tick one. Does it supposed to be? Okay. How do I structure this in a data pack via files? Oh boy, they're giving me 500 bazillion things to do. Why is there so much? Okay, so let's start at the top and kind of see what they want me to, like, what's the structure that they think I should have? Okay, So create the datapack folder. So I should have data, I should have Minecraft, I should have a namespace, and then the pack meta. Okay, so let's just, I guess, restructure all this. Okay, it's not this one. I want to get into my specific one. Okay, here we go. Saves. I'm actually surprised how much chat, I cannot say this. GPT is helpful. Goodness. So if I go into Datapacks, so I should have basically there is the name of the data pack, and then within there should be a data folder. Yes. And there should be my namespace apparently, as well as the what you call it. Which I think, did I do it wrong then? Okay. I want to set spawn point instead of teleport. Okay. So it's going to be a similar thing. To make it clear, here's how the full process will work in your data pack. So I'm storing the coordinates. That's like a separate function. Ugh. My brain doesn't understand how to do this very well. But I'll get there. Okay. Okay, yep, okay. So if I copy this and I come back over to here and we'll just put it in here. So for now, that's what I wanted to do. Good luck going to bed. Stay safe and God bless. Thanks, man. You have a good night. Hopefully I'll figure this out. And next time I can show it off by doing commands. Okay. So this is how I'm supposed to do the spawn point, which is interesting. It's not too much different. So now I have these somewhere stored, but I should probably start brand new here just to make sure. So we're gonna go into Datapacks. We're just gonna say a new folder. And then we're gonna say trial runners. I guess I'll just put a 1 on it for now. I can change this one. Ah, no, I can't change it because it's fickle. Okay, so let's make sure we got just like the full setup, everything done correctly. Start from the beginning. So we have the data pack folder, which is what it's named. And then within here, we'd have a folder for data. Okay. And then we have one for the namespace, apparently. So we're going to go the namespace of what I'm doing, I'm assuming. So I'm going to name this lodestone respawn. Because that's what that's intended to be named. So within data, we should have a new folder called Minecraft. Okay, we'll get that in. And then within Minecraft, we should have a folder called tags. And then within that, we should have a folder called functions. Okay. And within that, we're supposed to have the tick and load JSONs. So if these are done correctly, which I don't know if I've done them correctly, does it give me the information how to do that? How to set up load and tick. JSON should say lodestone setup scoreboard. So I don't think I want to do scoreboards. Not using scoreboards. You still yapping? I'm not using scoreboards. Okay, this is what I want to figure out. Is what I'm doing here. Okay. Not using teleport. Using set or spawn point. It's still going. It's still going. It's typing away like a maniac. Okay. 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 So I need store coordinates, I need set spawn point, I need setup storage, I need continuous check. So I need 4 things is what it's saying. Okay. So we also need our pack meta, which is in the same one as, oops, I'm clicking the wrong things. Let's go to Datapacks. So here we have a pack meta, which is what we want. So we're going to go to here and make a new, actually I should just copy that over, I think. So let's copy that. Paste it here. So we have our pack meta, which is this file. And I have it named as trial runners and it's at 57 like it should be. Okay. So that's where that should be. What was it? 57, yeah, okay, so it should be correct. Formatting's a little bit wonky compared to usual data pack stuff. That's not exactly what I wanted you to do. Okay. I need to put you like over here so I can read you easier. That's not what I wanted to do either. Hey, I'm struggling here. Give me a second. Okay, now I can actually see things. So I want to get this format looking a bit better. So we have this. Then we want to like use this part to go down. We can bring it back so that's nice and lined up. And then after this, we could do the same thing. And then that's, yep, description. And then this part is like that. And then like that. And bring that back. So that's the format for that. So that looks nice. Okay, the next part it wants me to do. So for the load JSON, it wants me to do lodestone setup storage. Okay. Why did I hear an explosion? That was weird. Okay. Just a random explosion for no reason. I doubt that a creeper would blow up for no reason. Okay, that really confused me. Alright, we'll get back to what I'm doing here. Okay, so we're changing this to this. And then we're going to say set up underscore storage. So that's how that one should be. Then for the tick JSON, it wants me to do this, and we have continuous underscore check. Okay. So then we need a separate one that goes into, so data lodestone functions. Okay, so we have data. Oh, is that supposed to be? Is my lodestone respawn supposed to be in a different spot? I'm a little unclear on where that's supposed to be. So within data, we have Minecraft and, okay, and lodestone. Okay, so I need this part to go into data. And I'm using lodestone respawn for the title, but I'll change it to lodestone just so it matches here, so it should be correct when I get to it. Okay. So then we have lodestone, and in here we're going to have a new folder. We're going to have functions, right? Yes, and then we're going to have a new file thing. So let's, we need a new MC function. So if I say file, I say new, that's not what I wanted. Wrong button. I say new file, and I want to say MC function. Can I do that? Select a language. If I do MC function, then I should be able to basically replicate what this has here. So that's supposed to store the coordinates. And we want to save file, save as. And we're going to go to our data pack here, data, lodestone, functions, and we're going to name this one store coordinates. Okay. So that gives us that one. Okay. Then we need another function. So we're going to do the same thing. I guess what I could do is I could basically copy this. If I go Control A, Control V, and then I say File, Save As, and then we can just change the name of it, which makes this pretty easy. Set underscore spawn point. So it should give us that one. We're going to close that one out for now. Sure, save that one. Oh, I didn't actually bring my two functions over, so let's open that up real quick. In fact, maybe I can say... yeah, copy the address. We'll open a new folder. We'll paste it in there. That should get us back to there. And then we can go to here. Hold on. Pressing all the wrong buttons. Datapacks. We're going to this one. We should have these, which we can copy and then paste them in here. And that should be, yep, that one and that one. So those are correct. Sweet. Okay, we're going to close this out. We're going to close this out. This should be, in fact, we'll just close both of these out now. And anything that we're not currently using. So then when we open up this, that'll have that one. If we open up that, it's that one. We go back to our lodestone, and we don't have our coordinate one open, so we'll open that. So now we have all of those open and available to us. Okay, so within our, so can I just like add a new one there? Yeah, then I can just do MC function. Okay, and then we're basically going to grab this bit and just drop that in there. And then we're going to save that as, in essence, going to be our set up storage. So we've got those three, and we have one more. Okay, and this is also going to be in the same location. So a new file, grab an MC function. Then we'll grab this one, we'll copy that, paste it there. So this is check if the player is holding a lodestone compass and store the coordinates. So how did they do this? Just checks for lodestone. If entity at player MPT equals selected item ID Minecraft lodestone compass. Okay, so that's just... See, that's what I was trying to get to before, but I just couldn't figure out how to do it. Okay, so then we're going to say file, save this as, and this one we can change the name. This is going to be continuous check. That's okay. So that gives us the 4 functions. Now, so let's see. Load the data pack, place the lodestone teleporter, it's not lodestone teleporter, but it's fine, into the data pack folder. Okay, and I just do reload. So let's try that now. What if I just say reload? And I say data pack list. We should see, yep, the secondary one. So now what I should be able to do is I should be able to use a function. And it's going to be lodestone set underscore spawn point. Unknown function. So I didn't like it, which is interesting. Okay. When you load the world, the setup storage function should run initializing the custom storage. When you hold a lodestone, the continuous check function will store the files. So then if you use that, it should work. Okay. But how do I know if it's done anything? Because it's not showing that function as an option. It's showing those functions. So I have the proper setup with mine, but I don't have the proper setup for this one. The function is not showing. What is it going to tell me to do? So I should have Minecraft tags. I could check my folder. So within that, I should have a data folder, which has lodestone and Minecraft. Yep. In Minecraft, I should have tags, and within tags, I should have functions. Within that, I should have that. Okay. What I probably need to double check is if the syntax is correct due to changes that have happened. Because yeah, it should be function. So that's probably what I'm missing. So I need to change this to just regular function. Do I need to change it to tags is the question. I am unclear on that part. Let's find out. No. But I do need to make sure the Minecraft one has function, okay. And the lodestone should be function as well. Okay, so now if I do that, and it says reload. Alright, let's clear my inventory real quick. I want to just get a regular compass. Okay, let's try this now. Let's see what functions we have. Oh, we have it now. Cool, cool, cool. So I should have... I've only got 3 of them? I'm missing one, though, for some reason. And that is the set spawn point function is not showing. Why are you having trouble? Okay. So I have lodestone set up storage. And then I have lodestone store coordinates. I think I should have lodestone continuous check. I don't know if any of that's working now. What if I do that? It doesn't work. Okay. So it wanted me to double check because I do have things set up correctly. I'm fairly confident. So if I have that set up as set underscore spawn point dot function, and it's an MC function, okay. We have the proper setup for that. Sure functions are correctly defined. Check if the tags are correct. Okay. That's possible. I messed up somewhere there, maybe. So we check this one. CONTIN. Okay, that does work. And set up storage works. Okay. Check the function's naming and namespace. Okay. When calling these functions from the load JSON or the tick JSON, use the corresponding namespace lodestone. Yep. Okay. To test your functions are running correctly, try manually running them in the game and use the following command. So I did do that. So I do setup storage. I do store coordinates. And then this part is the one that's not working. The set spawn one isn't working. Make sure that the setup spawn MC function uses the correct format for setting the player's spawn point. It should be this. Okay, let's just double check. This is what it's saying it should be, which that's looking pretty much identical. So that's identical, for sure. I can even like click it like this and it will show me that it's identical. Huh. Okay. Sometimes a reload or restart doesn't work properly. Try creating a new world and then load the data pack there. Okay, let's just try save quit and reload the world maybe. I'll try that at least. Maybe that'll make it work. Function. Yeah, so it's just that one that doesn't want to work. The set spawn point doesn't show up. Okay, is it showing up or isn't working as expected? There are a few things you need to check. So verify the function file. Okay. Just make sure that the set spawn point MC function file is correctly formatted and located in the correct directory. Confident that that is. I'm confident the code is correct. Can I do data get storage lodestone? Let's do that. They're all currently 0. Interesting. If I click on this, what if I do that now? Okay. So now if I do this one, store coordinates, and then do this. So it's not storing the coordinates like it's supposed to. I think is part of what's happening. Goodness. I did not want to press all those buttons. Okay. Yep. To make sure the function itself is working, manually triggered it in the game using the /function command in Minecraft. And you can run the function like this. Yep, okay. So it doesn't understand that that function exists. Okay. Okay, you might see an error message in game and it gives you more information if you can't find the custom storage values of the syntax is wrong. Okay. Okay. So it does that. So do I need to do the function continuous check? Do I need to have it selected? So it still hasn't done that. Function. So I want storage setup. Then I want store the coordinates. Okay, so that worked. And I do Y, and then I do Z. So I know it works if I force the commands to run. Okay. For example, let's see. Store coordinates, yeah, that worked. Okay. I got it to manually store the chords, but the set spawn point doesn't work. I don't have any water. Okay. Okay, check the storages. They worked. The command should return the value XYZ. If you're seeing 0, 0, or no value, it means the coordinates were not stored properly. Yep, I figured that part out. If the values aren't correct, you need to debug how you're storing them in your storage function. Okay. Run data entity get select component Minecraft lodestone tracker position 0. So that does work. Okay. I can't run this though, is the problem. Because I don't think the syntax is correct for that. It gets confused. Instead of using this, let's use absolute coordinates directly into the command execute. Okay. Execute as @player at, I'm gonna do S, run spawn point player, and if I just say 0, 100, 0. Okay, and if I do this, I was 100 blocks in the air. So that worked. Okay. So if that worked, if this works, it means the issue lies on how the coordinates are being retrieved from the storage. Okay. If this doesn't work, there might be a larger issue with how the spawn point command is being executed, and we need to troubleshoot further. Okay. Okay. Wants me to try this. Okay, I'll try this for debugging. Execute as at player at s run say setting if I can spell correctly point. So that works. Okay. And I manually set it. Yeah, I've done that. Okay. Here's how the function could be rewritten. Okay, if you're still running into issues, let's attempt a slightly different approach by using execute store directly in the setSpawn function. This version stores the individual coordinate values explicitly before setting the spawn point. This could help bypass the issue with execute and relative coords. So set the player's spawn point to the stored coordinates from the custom store. So it wants me to do it this way. So we'll try that. So we'll go to this one. It wants me to try that instead. Okay. We'll try it. Why do these have red marks to them, I wonder? Okay. So now if I do reload. Okay, let's find out what happens in that. I do that. Okay. So it says slash data get storage lodestone X. Okay, that's not working currently. So what I need to do is run the function to store the coordinates, which I guess it won't be able to do that because I don't have a compass right now. Okay, let's try that again. Store coordinates, and then I can do this, and it's changed. Okay. Now let's really quick just try something else. We're going to grab a lodestone and a compass. We're going to put these away. So I click this here, and I do that, and then I run this again, and then I run this. Didn't work. Let's try it again. It's not changing. Is it because it's not the one I have in my hand? Yeah, okay, so it should work. When in survival, it should work fine because you'll click on it and it will set it. Okay, that's good. Alright. So now if I say function, it still doesn't have the set spawn point. Because it's an unknown function. Okay, so what did I do wrong with that one? What is it named? It is called set spawn point. SET, okay. So why do the other ones work, but this one doesn't? Is the question. Let's see. So data, we have lodestone, we have function. It's done the same way, so I don't understand. Let's try a reload. Look up functions. It still doesn't show up, which is weird. Okay, I'm gonna close this out for a second, and I'm gonna go to my Datapacks. We're going to remove this other one just to make sure it's not causing issues. Just paste it on the desktop for now. Okay, I'm gonna go back to here. We should be able to also rename it, right? I'm pressing all the wrong things. Okay, so I've done that. Now I go back to here. When I open it up, there should only be the one data pack. And the vanilla file. Okay, so that's working. So now if I go like this... Okay, real quick, we'll run this one. If I click on this... Oh. Still not working. So it's also not running it after like the check. Okay, real quick, let's we'll drop that and we'll clear the inventory. We'll go into survival so we can keep this accurate. We're gonna say the function, it should have loaded, so I say function load. Okay. And it ran that function like it's supposed to. Okay. If I then do this one, there'll be nothing. If I click this and then run it again, it should be updating. So maybe I need to run this one. And then we'll do this again, see if it's updated. Still not changing. Okay, so what functions do we have? So we set up storage. Then we need to store coordinates. So now if we stored the coordinates, it should technically... Okay, so I'm missing a stored coordinate step somewhere. So like it's not doing it on one of these. And that's probably because stored... Oh, really? I think I need it to run stored coordinates at some point. So I think after it stores, I need it to... Oh no, this is the stored coordinates, right? I'll set up storage. Okay, after it sets up the storage, I need it to function and then just do lodestone storage. Lodestone store coordinates. Okay, so what if I do that? Hit save. Curious what that will do now. Okay, so it's reloaded. So right now, if I say this one, it's 4. If I click on this, it doesn't change. If I click on this, it did not change. Okay, so maybe what's going on is this needs to be... Oh, should be running continuous check, which is this. Oh, okay, so I don't actually need this. That was silly of me to do. So I think what's happening is the tick JSON is not working. Is it spelled wrong? CONTINU. Did I? Okay. My brain's having a hard time checking if this is correct. So it's SUOUNIT. Okay, so it's correct. If I were to, yeah. UOUS. Check. So that's what it's supposed to do. So basically when it loads, it should do setup storage. Setup storage will store all the, or will provide the space, custom storage where the coordinates can go. Every tick, it should be checking it should be doing this one. Execute if entity at player. So if I have a lodestone compass, it's supposed to run store coordinates. It's supposed to run this one, which then stores all the coordinates into the storage space that's been created. Now this one, okay, because this should have a, do I need to tell it to run this afterwards? Is that what I need to do? That might be what I'm missing. So for the storing coordinates, so there's nothing to call the set spawn point unless I call it. Okay, so if I say function, it doesn't exist there. Why? Okay, final, check the custom storage with that, okay. So I say data get storage load done x. Is that okay? But it's not resetting it like I need it to, because now it's still the same. So I'm close here, but still not there. Struggles, man, the struggles. Okay, let's just scroll all the way down the bottom and see what it has to say. Okay. Here's how the function could be rewritten. So it was rewritten for this, so it does this now. And I can't run that function because it doesn't exist, right? Stone set underscore spawn point. It can't pick it up. I really want to know why it can't pick it up. I'm so confused. Because it's got the other ones just fine. Because that must mean there's some sort of syntax there, perhaps? Lodestone set spawn point. Set spawn point. Is there a typo? SPAWNPOINT. There's not a typo. So why are you being weird compared to the rest? What is the difference? Oh, so why is this still... Wait, what? I'm confused. Why do I have multiple... Okay, I did some really weird stuff, that's why. Oh, okay. Because apparently function doesn't need to be in there, but function needs to be there? That makes no sense. Okay, I'm getting actually quite confused here at this point because... So in my data packs, I have multiples in there again, which I know I moved it, but let's try reloading again. Okay, I did something wrong because it's being weird for me. Okay, So now I've got the right one open for sure. Because if I say... Okay, it doesn't show the second folder. But for some reason, it does for me. Which is really strange. So try runner dev, datapack. I should only have the one folder. Okay. So go into lodestone and function. I have that. Okay, let's try a reload again. So it still pulls up those 5. So those 5 are technically working. Let's disable it. Then I shouldn't have the function options. Then let's try enabling it. Okay, so that's all there. Brain, why? I really want to know why that's not... For some reason it can't recognize this as a function. Okay, so check the custom storage. I can do that, I know it works. I can test spawn point manually, which I know that works. When I run the function, I know it doesn't work. Okay. Spawn point function doesn't work or show up. Okay, yep, should be in lodestone under functions. And function or functions doesn't seem to matter. At least not in what I'm understanding right now. Okay, let's just try something with this. There might be something just a bit awkward with it, where like the lodestone part might need it to be functions, which I highly doubt it. What it should do is, yes, they should all disappear because it can't find the functions anymore. Because it's labeled incorrectly. Okay. That's as I predicted it would do. So then if I do the same thing now... There's nothing, but if I reload... They exist. Just not the one that I needed to work. Why don't you work? I have no clue. Okay, can I just like give it a thing, a folder? What if I give you a folder? Can I do that? I can't seem to upload any files to this. What about you? Can I upload a file to you? I can... No, I cannot. Just for the fun of it, can I try to give you a folder? Try a different file. The file type isn't supported. Uh-huh, I see. Okay. So neither of these are letting me do what I was attempting to do by giving it the folder to see if it could just understand it. Ensure that the data... Okay, it is listed. Okay, so we're going to go through this little step, I guess. We're going to say... Okay, it is indeed in that order. So we'll go function load and function tick. They seem to have ran both of those. Okay. Now if I say data get storage, lodestone, X has nothing. Okay. Guess we're gonna try something new. We're gonna make a new world real quick because it suggested that I do that. So we're just going to pop a creative world in real quick. We're going to copy this here. We're going to go to our saves. We just made a new world, so that should be at the top. This one, right? So if we go into our Datapacks, we'll paste you here, and then we're going to go Datapack list. Okay, Datapack. Then we're just going to do a slash reload, I guess. Oops. Let's do reload. Then we should check our functions. That still doesn't exist, so it's not necessarily a new world thing. So let's try something as well. We're going to say, okay, let's grab a compass and a lodestone. And we're going to quickly do this first. We're going to say data, get, storage, lodestone, X. So I do this, and then we do the same thing. It's not changed. So it's also not storing properly. Okay. It is not storing the chords. Lodestone compass storage position located target is its NBT data. You'll need to extract the coordinates of the lodestone target and store them in your custom storage. Yes. Which is what I've done. I don't know if there's a proper trigger for when it happens. Okay. Full example, got it. So debugging. So to check the custom storage values after running the function, you should be able to check if it works. Okay, so let's go ahead and try it now. Let's say function store coordinates, and then I should be able to do this, and it should be updated. Okay, so it's there, but it's not quite there. It's like so close. Verify the lodestone compass is in use if the player isn't holding the load compass. The data path won't be valid. So, okay. Double check the syntax. Yes, I want this part here. So if I go Control C and go to this, I'm going to the stored coordinates. I want it to do this, right? Yes. And we want to do the same thing here as well. And we're going to change this to Y and Y. And then we're going to do the same thing here. Hold on. Yeah. And this will be Z and Z. Let's try that. I'm going to go back to the world real quick. We're going to reload. And we run that. Okay, it's supposed to... Actually, hold on. Function. If I do this, it's supposed to output and say those things, right? Though I think I'm missing a part of it to say it properly. I think it needs to have these. Right? Pretty sure it's supposed to do that. So we're going to reload real quick. Then we're going to do that. Yeah, so it's still not outputting it correctly, but the command works at the very least. And that's a good start. Okay, I think I'm just going to delete these for now. I'm going to leave this saved as it is. I'm going to come back to it later. Alright, because this is supposed to be the... This is what it's supposed to do, right? Let's test that real... I want to test this real quick. So we'll save that for a second. We'll reload. We'll run this. And it's not doing the say command because something is obviously being done incorrectly. That's fine though. Okay. Do 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 do. All right. Oh, you can't really see my person, so let me do something here. This thing. There we go. Alrighty. Well, that's gonna be it for the trial run of development today. We've made it one step closer, and maybe utilizing Chat GPT to help do code correctly will work. It might not be the best thing to do long term for me to understand how things work, but maybe it will eventually sink into my head. But thanks for watching. Bye bye.